We're going to be opening 100 hobby packs of the brand new 2025 Bowman Chrome football. I'm very excited, so let's go ahead and get into it. You wouldn't believe how many times I hear somebody say that I don't want to grade a card because it's too expensive. Well, I have a perfect way that you can grade a card with PSA for cheap, and that is to use my code Wayne25 at checkout. That'll get you a free $25 off your first submission. There's also a link in the description that'll take you exactly where you need to go to get that submission started. But now let's get into the video. So here we go. Very first pack of the 100. I have been looking forward to doing this video for a very long time. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. There's a lot of players to be looking for in this checklist. I know yesterday, if you guys saw my one hobby box opening, it was a really good box. And for some reason, some of these are upside down. That's the first time I've seen that. Maybe we got a weird box here, but first two packs, starting off with all base, we should see a total of 10 autographs from all of these packs. We do have an X-Fractor here. It is going to be Whit Weeks. That is not a bad one. And Fernando Mendoza. That is the main chase here in this product, and Bryce Underwood. But Mendoza, his stuff is going to go crazy. We're looking for autos of all of these guys. There are some players on the checklist that don't have autos. There are also mascot autographs, which are going to be extremely rare. You also have Terry Bradshaw signing in here. I think Bo Jackson. There's some other guys. But another X-Fractor. We're going to have Koi Eakin. Okay. Which I'm not going to sleeve every single one of those. But we should see, I think, 15 numbered cards as well. This is a total of 5 hobby boxes. There is 20 packs in each box this year. And this is very exciting. I absolutely love this product. Let's see. We're going to have Dante Moore. Dante Moore in his Oregon uniform. And then we have Isaac Brown. So this year, Louisville actually has some decent players. We got Miller Moss and Isaac Brown in the product. I wish that Chris Bell was in here. He's really good. I love Chris Bell. But let's keep it going. Looks like we have our first numbered card here. It is going to be Amari Kelly, number 2350. So there are some pretty high numbered cards in this product. There are a few new parallels, like we have the white refractor, number to 15. Hopefully we can see one of those, but that's what the numbered cards look like. Put that over there. And let's keep on going. But I love Bowman. It's going to be so much fun. I also will be doing blaster videos as well. There's another Dante Moore, and we will have a lot of these cards listed on my website too. So pretty much any of the cards you see listed here will be on the website, shopwaynecollection.com. There's a link in the description. We have a refractor. This could be an auto. It's going to be James Peoples. So this is not a photo variation. That is just what his normal photo looks like. It's a pretty cool one. We take that. It looks like a photo variation. Ohio State doesn't actually have, that many crazy players this year. I know that Panini has Arch Manning. They also have Jeremiah Smith, so which those guys could have been in here. There's Lewis Bond. He's actually a pretty decent receiver. We have Malik Murphy, which we have not seen in auto yet. I'm hoping we see some on-card ones. I don't know if there's any base autos that are going to be on-card, which I think we have Purple Shimmer. So I think this is a new parallel as well. There's another Mendoza. And not an auto, but it's going to be Kieron Jenkins, number 275. So I think this is a new parallel. This is the Shimmer. So there are Trues, numbered to 75. But that's a pretty cool one. There is a ton of first Bowman quarterbacks in this checklist. So that is a good thing. We're looking for those quarterbacks. Before we hop into any other packs, I am actually giving away one of these hobby boxes. And all you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is make sure you like and comment on one video this month, and then make sure you are subscribed. So do that before you forget. It really helps me do more videos just like this. I love doing these. They're a lot of fun. And let's see, there's Gunner. And we're going to have Taylor Tatum. It's not a photo variation. And let's keep it going. Hopefully we see something at least numbered to 25. I'm worried that it's going to be a little bit watered down with all of the higher numbered cards, which Jordan Tyson, that is one of the top receivers in the class, and also Denzel Boston. There's Green. He's a tight end. That's just a refractor. Which, don't worry, I'll sleeve like all those refractors and stuff after the video. We could have an auto here. Nope, just an all base pack, which I do really like the design this year. I think with all of the parallels, it looks really nice. I wasn't a huge fan of last year. All right, we have a True Blue, number to 150. So I hope this is an auto. I feel like a lot of the True Blues it is. But it is a sticker auto. It is going to be Eric Singleton Jr. That is 105 out of 150. Wide receiver. I don't know how good this guy is. It's not a first Bowman, unfortunately. There is a lot of first Bowmans in the checklist this year. Unfortunately, did not get one on the auto, but there we go. I mean, that looks so nice. Especially on card for this stuff is super sick. And hopefully, they grade well, too. I know last year's Bowman graded well. We do have these exclusive shimmers as well, which that is going to be a defensive end. Okay, we take that. Let's keep it going. Maybe we'll see a True Gold. True Gold is definitely going to be one of the most desirable parallels. We have Nolan Ray, first Bowman running back on the X-Fractor. You get a few X-Fractors per hobby box as well. And maybe we'll see a insert auto. Those are nice. A lot of those, or not all of them, but the Acropolis insert autos, I think they did Acropolis. Or there's one that looks like Acropolis that is on card, and it's like a different color ink. So that'd be really cool. We got Mikey Keene. There's Quincy Porter, wide receiver for Ohio State. And I'm hoping we see at least a Bryce Underwood base. I do really like the design of his. There's Ty Simpson. He's a decent chase in this as well, but his first Bowman year is 2022. There's Sam Levitt. He sells pretty well, and we're chasing for his cards as well in this. And Lenoris Sellers is a nice one too. Here's an X-Fractor. It's going to be Ray, first Bowman. We like to see all the first Bowmans. And I like collecting wide receivers, so there is a lot of wide receivers in this product. All right, we have a backwards card. So these are going to be autos, probably a base auto. It is going to be Kevin Jennings. Okay, not a base auto. That is out of 15. On card, 8 out of 15. That is a first Bowman quarterback as well. Was not expecting that. I love the on-card, though. A lot of players sign on-card in the product, which is really nice. I think it's going to make these cards worth a lot more. And hopefully, with Bowman in the future, they'll start trying to get almost everyone to sign on-card, which is awesome. I think that'll help with the value of these cards and people like wanting to actually chase them. There's Jeremy Bernard. That's just a regular refractor, but that is awesome. We pulled the out of 15. I wanted to see one of those. That's sick. Okay, more X-Fractors. It's going to be Denzel Boston. That's one of the top wide receiver chases. We take that. So, I mean, so far, we have seen a lot of nice stuff. And we've gotten a decent amount of value back as well. Okay, we have Gunnar Stockton. So I think his stuff is actually going to go for a decent amount as well. First Bowman quarterback for Georgia. I think he signs. I'm pretty sure he does. We still have 8 more autographs left. That's pretty crazy. I feel like all the autos are hiding right now. There's Carson Beck. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this insert. Maybe on the numbered ones. I haven't seen a numbered one in person, which I'm hoping we see one of the numbered inserts. But let's see, what do we have here? I think this is a Path to Glory. So this guy right here, I pulled an autograph of him in my one box video. His stuff sells really well. I looked up his auto after the video. His base one is listed for $200. Numbered ones are like $400. They probably won't sell for that, but yeah. And it looks like we have a quarterback auto here. It is going to be Luke Altmaier. There we go. That's not bad. Not on card though, and not a first Bowman, but still definitely one of the better quarterbacks to pull if it is a not a first Bowman. So we take that. Seems like a lot of the autographs that are coming out are quarterbacks, which is nice. And let's see, we have another Path to Glory. I think I liked last year's Path to Glory a little bit better, but I need to see like numbered ones of those. This guy's picture is pretty cool. It looks like a photo variation, but it's not. Okay. We have Lewis Bond. That's definitely a nice one. We'll take that on the refractor. Now I know a lot of these like refractors and stuff like that on release day, the first week of release day, they're going to be worth a lot, but over time, definitely not going to be worth a whole lot. It's just how it is with the product first coming out. All right, let's see. What do we have here? We have John Mateer. That is one of the top chases, number 275. So, I mean, so far, with what we have pulled, I think we are doing pretty well with 100 packs. There's Eli, which we still have a lot to go. Not even halfway through. Not halfway through our autos. We'll probably start seeing a ton of autos later. Okay, we have a true purple. Hope this is an autograph. That'd be sick. Which I think it is. Number 225. Looks like there's like a smudge on it or something. Okay, it's not an auto. But yeah, there is like something on the card. If you guys can see that. Don't know what that is. Maybe I can get it off. But number 225, we have Javonte Barnes. And I think that's just the second true numbered card we've pulled so far. So, I mean, however these packs got mixed up, all of the autos and hits are on the bottom. There's McCown on the shimmer, and there's Isaac Brown. Hopefully we see a Miller Moss. That would be cool. I want to see Miller Moss. I like that there's some decent Louisville players this year. There's John again. Still no Bryce Underwood. We might have seen a Diego, but there is Hill on the X-Fractor, which I'm still learning. The checklist, learning who's good. That'll take some time. But what do we have here? Okay, we have a refractor. Any refractor could be an auto. It's going to be Hardy, running back. I always like to check them. There's Garrett Nussmeier. His card actually looks so sick. And a lot of his autos, or maybe all of them, are on card. It's not a first Bowman, but still, I really love the design. And honestly, I'd probably prefer an on-card auto of this year than like last year. Okay, we have an insert auto. There's Garrett Nussmeier. And who is that? I don't know whose auto that is. That is going to be Josh Hoover. So I don't think that's a terrible one. I don't think this is his first Bowman year. But we pulled an insert auto. And what, that is just the fourth auto of the video. Pretty much every single auto has been decent so far. And there's definitely a lot more to see in here. So let's keep it going. We do have another numbered card here. That is going to be Justin Marshall, number 325, kind of on the color match. First Bowman running back. We'll sleeve that up. And I'm very curious as to how much the number 15 auto guy is worth. I don't know much about him at all. But that just goes with, you know, learning the checklist, learning the product, which is definitely fun. There's John. We have John again. So, I mean, you guys will see like those first Bowmans definitely listed on the website. Okay, this could be an auto. It is an auto. Ole Miss. It is going to be Stribling. I don't know how good he is, but we take that. Wide receiver, first Bowman, Ole Miss. Put that over there. And I think that is 5th auto, so still half of the autos left to go. We have Brendan Lewis, quarterback for Memphis, first Bowman auto. So I think I've seen with a lot of hobby boxes, you'll get like 1 numbered auto and then 1 base auto. But, I mean, that's not always going to be the case. So far we've hit 3 base autos, 2 numbered ones, I think. And like I said, I mean, those autos are going to start coming out. There's Garrett Nussmeier. That's pretty cool. I think that'll be a pretty decent one with it being numbered. And we're probably about halfway through now. There we go. There's Bryce Underwood. That's somebody we're looking for. We have Mendoza as well. So that's pretty sick. I do really like his photo that they picked for that one. Okay, here's an X-Fractor. We're going to have Eli Sanders, first Bowman running back. There's Joe Labas. Let's see, we have something numbered here. Okay, I like the colors there. This could be like Mendoza. Nope, it's going to be Wisconsin. We have Vinny Anthony, numbered to 225. So I don't know if this guy is any good or not, but we'll take it. Wide receiver, first Bowman. And let me know in the comments below who your main chase in this product is. Like, I really like the Louisville stuff. Isaac Brown, I'd love to have an auto of his. We have Preston Stone, first Bowman quarterback, and another Bryce Underwood. I think Bryce Underwood's first Bowman base cards are selling for like $8 right now. I know that's definitely going to drop soon. All right, we have a true blue. I am really hoping to see a true blue auto. That would be so sick. It is not. But number to 150, we have Terry, wide receiver, first Bowman. So yeah, we still have like 10 regular numbered cards left to see. And hopefully one of those is low numbered. We could see a Superfractor, which would be insane. I know last year I pulled a Superfractor out of a Bowman hobby box. I've pulled reds to 5, blacks to 10. I feel like this is the only product I pull those like low numbered cards out of. Okay, who's this? Is this an auto? It's not, but it is going to be Drake Lindsay, first Bowman quarterback, numbered to 75. Any first Bowman quarterback numbered is probably going to do pretty decent on release day. Which actually I'm hoping I see the wide receiver from Hawaii. It's like something Ashlock. His stuff sells pretty well. There's Carson Beck. So there's only a few guys that are not first Bowmans in this product, which is cool. So we're getting a lot of new players. There's James People, we have Stockton, and Jay. I'd be surprised if we did not see a numbered insert. Okay, here we go. We have yellow, I think to 275 or something. So we have whoever this guy is, numbered to 350, so not numbered to 275. I still got to learn the like what all the parallels are numbered to, because I think that's new this year. Those yellows, numbered to 350, and I'm curious what the hit rates will be for blaster boxes, because I will be opening those up. It's usually pretty decent. Like every other box will at least have a numbered card. I don't know how that'll be this year. We have more junior. There's that guy again. And we're about down to, 1/3 of the packs left. Unfortunately, still quite a few autos left to see. Which after we'll have to see how many on cards we got. because on cards is like what we're looking for. That is just a regular refractor, not an SP. The SPs are really cool. There's also short print autographs numbered to 25, which they've had those in other years. We have Bishop, and there's Porter Jr., which I will probably be doing breaks of this stuff over on Whatnot. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to sign up for Whatnot. There's a link in the description. You'll get a free $15. There is Devin, number to 325, first Bowman quarterback. I mean, it seems like every single numbered card, every single auto has been a first Bowman quarterback, which is kind of crazy. We'll top load this. I don't know how good this guy is, Utah, but I mean, we always take that. Okay. Should hopefully see an auto soon. There's John. See, not an auto. We have RJ Maryland, numbered to 275 on the True Green. I don't know how I feel about this True Green. Not a huge fan of it. I don't know. And it is also really hard to see the player's first name. I don't know why they made the font like so small, and then they made their last name bold. I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice to see their full name, because I don't know, you know, a lot of these players, so I'm kind of trying to learn them. There's Ty Simpson. There's Micah. That's the Hawaii quarterback. That's actually pretty decent. So yeah, he's a guy that you could probably find in breaks pretty cheap, and his stuff sells. At least, you know, release day. Stuff sells pretty well. Okay, we're going to have Kenny Johnson, wide receiver, first Bowman, just a regular refractor. We're going to have an Aqua. So I think there's Aqua autos, not an auto. We got Caden. That is numbered to 325. So usually Aqua is numbered to 299. So it looks like they kind of upped the print run this year, especially with all of the new parallels as well. And let's move some of these base cards out of here, and then I will combine some stacks here in a minute. We got Path to Glory, Marcel Reed, and let's start combining some of these stacks here, because we are coming down to the last little bit. We probably have like a hobby box and a little bit over a hobby box-ish left to go. And we still have multiple autos. There we go, there's Jordan Tyson on the refractor. Would love to see one of his autos. I think a lot of his are on card. I think his base is sticker, but there's Sellers. We have Max. If you guys have made it this far, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys do like the video and leave a comment. That'll get you entered into the giveaway. We have Moore Jr. for Texas on the first Bowman X-Fractor. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, I think we've pulled 6 autos, 5 or 6 autos. There should be a total of 10. Okay, is this a white? I think this might be a white for Georgia. White shimmer? Not an auto. Yeah. First on print, we have Nate Frazier. Running back, first on print to 15. So we pulled 2 white refractors. I mean, that is really nice. And in my other box that I did, I hit an out of 5 auto. So I have a feeling that and they were all from the same case. All of these boxes were. So I have a feeling that out of 5 auto could have been like the case hit. I know it's not a case hit, but you know, one of the best cards in the case. Okay, we have Alexander, numbered to 275 on the green. Again, I don't know how I feel about the green, but I'm hoping those whites to 15 hold some value. I know they added that in like some of the Topps Chrome products last year. There's Katron Allen. I know he's a decent chase. And where are our autographs? That's what I want to know. Okay, this could be an auto. We do have an insert up here. I feel like when there's an insert, it's something. No. Okay. We have That's just a regular refractor. Let's keep it going. Okay, we do have blue diamonds. I don't know if there's blue diamond autos. I think there might be. Cincinnati. It's going to be Evan Pryor, number to 150. So these blue diamonds are to 150. I feel like you see a lot of the diamond parallels in the blaster boxes. So I'm surprised that one is not higher numbered. Maybe they made mini diamonds of, you know, a lot of different ones. There's Sellers. There's Micah, Katron. We take any Sellers we can get. Okay. Looks like just an insert here. We have Haynes King, which I'm pretty sure he signs. Some of these are a little difficult to get open. All right, we have another base insert. So whenever you see a base insert, there's not going to be like an autograph or something, like a base auto. But I'm hoping to see gold. That'd be sick. All right, we have a refractor. It is going to be Javonte Barnes. Regular refractor. Yeah, I always like to check the back. I think there's like 25 players maybe on the short print image variation checklist. There's Mikey Keene. We have Simmons and Wilcox. Okay, we have mini diamonds again. I mean, if this is not an auto, it's not an auto. But we have Kirk Francis, numbered to 325, first Bowman quarterback, again, for Tulsa. Don't know if he's any good, but that is a name that I have not seen yet. I mean, I haven't been paying too much attention to the base cards, but at least it's a new name on our numbered stuff. Okay, we have a Eli there, just a regular refractor. There's another Sellers. Okay, we have another refractor here. It's the first Bowman. Not an auto. Michael there. That might be a decent one. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with some of the defensive players, but I don't think there's a ton of defensive players in the checklist. Okay, I think this is an auto. Yeah, it's a sticker auto for Texas. First Bowman, it is going to be Malik Muhammad. So don't know if he's any decent. Again, I'll have to look up a lot of these, but you know, that's a pretty sick auto. And first Bowman as well. All right, down to probably 20-ish packs, so about a full box, and we have another auto. That is going to be Eli Bowen. So another guy that I do not know much about. But there we go. Let's see. Probably like 2 autos left at least. We're going to pull like all of these last autos back to back to back or something. But I'm very happy with what we've seen. I mean, we got to see a lot of the low numbered cards, like the out of 15s. And then we did see that red to 5 in the other video, which was awesome. But maybe we can end on something nice. There's John, which we did pull that numbered John, which is probably pretty decent right now. Hopefully not another base auto. There's Sam Levitt. We have Nixon. Okay, we have another base pack that's not going to be an auto. Yeah, there's only like what we've seen, probably just a few like all base packs that don't have a insert in them, which is nice. I like that they kind of cut down on having all of those base packs. So we do have a green here that is going to be Brown. It's a first Bowman wide receiver, number to 275. So they did do the mini diamonds on that green parallel. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of that shade of green. I don't know. Okay, here is a first Bowman here. That corner is kind of messed up. That is this guy again. We've pulled multiple of him. I think we might have pulled an auto of his. I can't remember. Okay, probably close to 10 packs left. We have a shimmer. That is going to be Davion, first Bowman running back. These look really nice this year, especially with the UNC jersey. The white with the UNC jersey is going to be sick. Here's a refractor. That is going to be Joey Aguilar, which his stuff is pretty decent. He's not a first Bowman, though, this year. There's Mikey Keene, which I've seen a lot of Mikey Keene being pulled. You see the Michigan, you think it's going to be Bryce Underwood, and then you get Mikey Keene. All right, we got that guy there. There's Emmett Brown. This is like a new guy. Coastal Carolina. I don't think I've seen a single one of his cards the whole video. But here we go, down to the last few packs. We definitely still have some autos left, I think, to pull. Maybe 2. I think we have like 2 autos left. Okay, we have a backwards card. So this is going to be an auto. It's going to be Joe Labus. Let's see. It's going to be a true green. That is 60 out of 99. So there we go. I think his stuff is actually pretty decent, not terrible. We take that. We definitely needed to see a numbered auto after the past few all base ones. But there we go. True green looks nice. Wish that could have been on card. I don't know if he has other ones that are on card, but he might be a player that just doesn't sign on card. There's Gleason. And let's see, do we have color? We have true blue. So let's see, first Bowman. It is an auto. We have Malik Rutherford there, numbered to 150, which these true blues look really nice. It reminds me a lot of, I know that baseball does have like the true blue autos, which I think is really cool. Not on card. Don't know how good this guy is, but thankfully we pulled 2 numbered autos here at the end, and we have a refractor. That's going to be Trey White, and there's Mendoza. So nothing like super crazy. I do need to look up that number to 15. That could be decent. It is a first Bowman auto. But here we go. Last 2 packs. I think we pulled all our autographs. Maybe we can end on something here. We have Joe there, tight end, just a regular refractor. We have Tatum, and very, very last pack. Let's see what we're going to end on. Looks like just a base pack there, but very decent opening. I absolutely love this product. Let's get all of the autos. I want to see all of the autos we pulled, and there is a lot of stuff that needs to be sleeved and top loaded here, but let's just get them all. There's the out of 15, which is sick. I'm surprised we pulled a out of 15 auto as well, and I forgot we pulled the Luke Altmaier auto as well, which is definitely a nice one on release day. There's that Altmaier. The Kevin Jennings, hopefully he's good. The Singleton, and I think that was it. All right, so hopefully 10 autos. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, all 10 autos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That'll get you entered into the giveaway, and I will see you in the next one.